Our first guest is joining me in studio, Dan Centers, Vice President of Distribution with Marani Brands Incorporated. MRIB is their stock symbol. Dan, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Don.
I know a lot has been going on with the company. The last time you were in here, you were showing us some flavored brandies in addition to the Marani vodka, which we're looking at right here. But I understand there's some more products on the horizon.
Yes, last time we were here, Margaret was in Armenia and had a very productive meeting. She brought back the brandies, and not only in Armenia we produce a great vodka and brandy, but we've got an opportunity with port wines. So we're really excited with some new and up-and-coming products that should be hitting the market here in a few months once we go through the regulatory issues and label approvals and stuff. So it's really exciting right now.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, on the subject of regulatory approvals. I know that you're working on New York State, which is a huge territory. How's the progress on New York State coming along?
Each state is completely different. For example, in California, label approval, TTB approval, once you have your license, you can work with any distributor. In New York, you have to have a licensed distributor prior to registering a brand. So we've already done our due diligence. We've got our distributor partner. So our distributor, they're working directly with the state. So we send a letter of approval, all of the details. So we're just at kind of the mercy of the state. Once it's stamped and approved, we can ship product.
So the difference in New York, of course, now once you do get that approval, your distributor is already in place. You can literally start selling almost immediately.
Correct. As soon as my distributor calls me screaming and yelling, we got it, we got it, we got it. Products on a truck ready to go.
Now, you said something about getting the label approved. I mean, they get to that level of this regulatory approval where they have to approve your Marani label and that type of thing?
Everything is regulated. We submit a label. If the font is a little too small, if anything is not legible, we have to go back and make a change or adjustment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in each state is completely different. So when we go out to Illinois, Illinois is different than Texas, different than Colorado, different than Kentucky. So.
Now, the last time you were here, you mentioned that you are now already approved and selling in 6 states. Does that include just the vodka or also the brandies? And I mean, once you have a distributor's license, can you bring in any product, or do you have to go through approval process on each and every product?
Once we have our license, we're licensed as Marani Spirits. That will be our umbrella. So we've already got the license. Once the brandy is ready and we can import, we just register that brand under our license number. So we've already done the main foundation work.
So in those 6 states, you could add those products without having to go through that lengthy approval process already, because you basically have already done that.
Correct, correct. So yeah, we are ready to go in those 6 states.
Okay, now we were talking the last time too about you're in the process of the national rollout. As I mentioned, you are in 6 states right now.
Correct.
You're waiting for the approval in New York. How's the rest of the national rollout going along?
I'm excited. I want to talk about an event. A couple weeks ago, we were invited to participate in a tasting at the Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona.
Okay.
I was kind of skeptical, but Marani got some great reviews. Everybody loved it. The most common remark we got was it was drinkable. And after talking to Margaret and the team, that's what we strive for, is a drinkable product that everybody can enjoy. Earlier this week, we got approval for the base in Tucson, so we will be authorized in the exchange as well as the 2 clubs. So.
Nice.
Our distributor is very excited, and it just seems like every week something new happens, and it's exciting. And
those reviews are so consistent to what Margaret has mentioned in the past. She's gone to high-level celebrity events in New York City, in Southern California, and everybody has basically said those same 2 words: very drinkable.
It is, and that's what we want, a product that you can mix, you can drink over the rocks. So whatever your profile is or whatever you enjoy, Marani will be your choice of vodka.
Marani Brands Incorporated, stock symbol MRIB is their symbol again. If you'd like more information, go to the website maranispirit.com. Dan, just so much information. Congratulations on all the progress.
Thank you. Appreciate it.